Hey, good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, my channel is, my channel, Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on YouTube, the best of the business. Yes, I am. And this is the Underrated MMA Talk, number 17. We got the one and only brother Brother George raised the emperor of lady bodybuilding, and then we got the MMA extraordinaire, the one and only S.A. Scott to 23 that I will put the brothers on after this intro. So here we go. After the intro, MMA talk, the underrated MMA talk, number 17, sports talk, number 17. Great matches, championship. $1 million on the line. After the intro, we're going to get into it.
But y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna see me? I'm the Osiris of this shit. Check this out. Perfect. Champion, the way of the warrior. Champion eyes. Get back up. My spirit cries.
But you're a well-rounded warrior. You keep on fighting. That's what I am. Well-rounded warrior. I say for me, I've been passed over with my family, my fans, so-called family, some so-called family members, some friends, and etc. Pass over me. They feel that I'm not even there. And I used to accept it as I'm gonna prove something to you. Nah. That I have to understand when I get older is what I am. And I have to understand that when I'm moving of a certain space of my life to strive to do better, not that many people are going to understand your vision. Not many people is refused to understand the growth of your vision, of your self-vision. The growth of your vision help some.
You ain't lying.
Okay, welcome back. This is the underrated MMA talk, in the underrated MMA sports talk number 17. Now I'm going to bring the brothers in, Brother George Rage and Brother Gotcha. How's your brothers doing?
How you doing, everybody? How you doing? How you doing?
All
Doing good,
right.
everybody. How's everybody doing?
Everybody
All right.
doing all right. Oh, I forgot. Hold. Let me read this. I totally forgot. I'm supposed to read it before I start the intro. Okay. Come enjoy a real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous ones. Individually, let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. for each other. We all we got. Remember that, y'all. We all we got.
Yes,
So let me
sir.
take this off and everything. Let's get it going. Introduce yourself, please. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You want to start first?
It's okay with me,
Well,
George.
Huh?
It's okay with you, brother. I don't mind.
Okay, okay. Well, you know me. I am George Page, All the Rage, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilder Talk, aka the Pervy Sage, aka the Joker. I really enjoy coming on here. Have a little fun with y'all, brother, and chop it up. And I take throw it over to my brother, Exeguche 23.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am Executive 3. Like I said, you guys can follow me on my channel. I do a lot of sports talk, media, gameplay, etc. If you guys want to sub to my channel, it's up to you guys. I don't force you. But tonight we're gonna talk some MMA. There's a lot to talk about, so please stay tuned. God bless you all.
All righty.
okay, again, welcome to my channel, the Underrated Doc. Yours truly, the number one grinder. This is the Underrated MMA Sports Talk number 17. And just like the brother Escacha 23 said, we got a whole lot to talk about. So let's dig in right now. Escacha, tell me what you think about the what's going on this weekend. Then after that, we're gonna throw it as George. Then I say my marks.
Right. Well, because like I said, there's a lot to talk about. But last night we had two events. Last night we had a UFC card and we had a Bellator card. Last night, well, I'm gonna start with the UFC card. The UFC card last night was it wasn't really good on paper when you look at it, but if you watch the fights though, there was a lot of finishes and they were pretty well. Like I said, just from start to fighter, there's just been a lot of knockouts. There's been a little bit of thing that made me upset that I saw Uriah Hall lost. Because like I said, I was pulling for the brother because last night was his last opportunity to at least make a run for the title, but it just seems that he just couldn't get by Sean Strickland's jab, and just from there, the brother just fell through, man. But last night's card, man, like I said, from top to bottom, like I said, you don't know a lot of these fighters, but last night, man, it was just a lot of finishes, man. There was a lot of fun fights, and like I said, with the Bellator card, I didn't really watch the Bellator card, but I saw the main event because it seems like there was a lot of hype around the brother AJ McKee, I believe, and he was going up against the dominant, the 145er, and Batista Pitbull. Um, like I said, that fight to me was like a similarity to Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo. If you guys remember, though, Jose Aldo was the reigning 145 champion. Like I said, nobody wasn't able to beat him until he ran into Conor McGregor, and that was the
Uh-huh.
exact same. That was the exact same similarity last night at Bellator, where like I said, Batista Pitbull was the dominant 145, and he ran into a prospector in Adrian McKee in the fight. From what I saw, Adrian McKee, he pretty much he stunned Batista Hippo with the head kick, and he dropped him. And I thought the fight was over, but I guess the ref let him go. And then from there, he put Batista Pitbull in a standing guillotine, and then Batista he refused to tap out, and he ended up going out, man. But yeah, like I said, last night's card between UFC was pretty good. Like I said, I didn't watch the other fights on the belt. I just only saw the main event. But like I said, the UFC card last night was pretty good from top to bottom. Like I said, you didn't know a lot of these fighters, but it was pretty good from top to bottom. But like I said, I was sad because of Uriah Hall, because I wanted him to win this fight so bad so he could get that last title fight with Israel Adesanya, because that's my main fight that I want to see, because Israel Adesanya and Uriah Hall have a very good style that I like. It's like Goku versus Vegeta, and it seems that we now may not get that fight because Uriah Hall lost, but like I say, you got to give a shout out to Sean Strickland, and he came into that fight and he won. But is there any other fight you guys want to tell me that you guys like on the card?
Well, I didn't really see the UFC card because I don't do the streaming because I ain't gonna pay Dana White no money. I did catch the some of the Bellator prelims, because they come on YouTube. And one fight was the last fight of the fight. It was Vanessa Porto versus Lara Jonah, and that fight was a pretty good fight. They were going, you know, Jonah was really hitting Vanessa Porter with some shots, and she was doing a pretty good job. I mean, she even had Vanessa Porter bleeding, but then they got to the ground. Vanessa did pretty dominant. She slammed a couple of times, but then when it came down, it was a split decision, and it went in favor of Vanessa Porter. His thing was, but Porter took the fight on 2 weeks' notice, and from what I was looking at it, I think Joni should have won that fight. It was her fight to win. She was faster. She was quicker. Some one point when this Porto got her down the ground, she got up quicker. I think it was more like I think the judges went with Porto because of her couple of slams and ground. That's always the thing with judges, especially if these judges who are not experienced MMA judges, they get more impressed by a body slam than by a person who's doing more kick work, head. Jody was just really quick in the draw. I like Vanessa Porto. I'm kind of fan of her, but I think she's getting to the point where she's about to wear down. I mean, she might have maybe one more year left, and the good. She fought Liz Carmouche was about a month ago, and Liz Carmouche beat her. Now, if she gets up to if they put it like somebody, they're gonna put her with Rado Lorena. They'll probably put her with some Hammer Ager that is upcoming. They won't put it with that Russian girl who just barely won her fight about maybe about a month or so back, because she's also a prospect. So they'll probably keep the prospects away from Vanessa Porto and throw some of the Hammer niggers.
Okay. Well, I was checking out some fighter, but I was checking out Aaron McKee against Pitbull, and I was very surprised that he submitted him within like 70-something seconds.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah, because because I remember saw some of that fight. I didn't see all of it because it showed it on all you gotta do is hey, you know streaming. All you gotta do is just go onto some of these sites and just show it a little bit of the fight. And I saw how he just had him in a standing guillotine. He just went out. He didn't tap. He just went out.
Well, like I said, that fight should have been stopped when he dropped him, but I guess the referee let him stand right back up, and then he put him into standing guillotine, and it was already over from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. Let me do this. Marcus Brady, welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. And like I said, we do MMA 7:05 every Sunday night, the best we can. 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you see the brothers here. They're the ones who usually join me. So welcome. Yeah, but like I said before we go on, that's really surprised me.
Because I think Pitbull have been dominant for like the last. He's double champion. He has two champions. I think he has both the
featherweight and lightweight though.
Yeah, he has both those belts. He fought a guy that he beat was a while back. I think first this year twice and beat him again. He's been dominant for quite some time, but now I think he just got the lightweight belt, so that's his only time to defend. And now I think it's kind of like with Cyborg when she lost. After she was dominant for a long time, I think people are going to probably try to chase after him now.
Yeah, I think he really surprised me. He came prepared, and like the brothers, like y'all was saying, he consecutive champion of weight classes and stuff. And I said, and then after that, he won $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Right, man. I seen that. He was jumping for joy. Shit, I'll be jumping for joy too.
Yeah, especially in that business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially for a black. Yeah, especially for a black man. That's the.
Yes, right. Yeah, explain that, please.
Yeah, as you know, MMA is predominantly, always put for some time been predominantly white. In the last few years, blacks have, it's this sport that they say what keep themselves. But originally, it was originated by the Brazilians, and Brazilians, that's just a nationality. Many of them are just white as well, and they had a figure on it. But then now you have Nagano, who was champion. Let's say he got stripped, or I don't know what's going on with that. You have other up and coming MMA fighters. You have John Jones, you have Izzy Alexander, you have Usman, you have AJ McKee now, you have a list of brothers, really, and you guys like you can't forget the guys like Rampage and Sugar Rashad and all those other guys before them that came up and really was for the folk with the well I would say the upcoming of brothers coming to the sport, and then you still have our sisters coming up because also you have a Victor pay-per-view coming up I think in end of this month, and you have two black women fighting for the Invicta vacated Invicta titles in strawweight and in bantamweight.
Yeah, that's a big one. I really enjoyed that. Keep on going, fellas. Keep on going.
Well, like I said, the big news is what occurred a couple days ago. George Page, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
Amanda Nunes has tested positive for COVID.
Rose, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk. Let's talk more about that, please. I'll be last. Go ahead, brothers.
That's just a bad news because
No, go ahead, George. You can finish up.
Oh, you go. Okay. And like I said, it's just bad news because they're saying that Mana had really had a lot of control in her camp. Try to keep it from because I think she lives in the States or she lives still in Brazil.
I believe she's in the States right now.
Okay, so and they have a child. They have a daughter together, and I believe it might have been Nina got it. I think I put it out.
Oh.
Yeah, you never know. She probably run around spending all of Amanda's money and gets, I don't know. It's just, but it could be somebody pops away as best virus gets your home.
Yeah, I was very surprised to hear that, but it was sad for me. It's like because I thought she was in Brazil. That's what I thought. Like,
yeah, I thought so too. Good. Like, but X says she lives in States, but
States though, yeah.
I remember when you were showing who had the biggest numbers when it was Brazil and the United States tied, and that's kind of sad that this is a country that's more, and we have all this, and it's sad that we tied for a country that's not as, as. I mean, I think Brazil maybe 40, 50 years behind, United States when it comes to it, some things.
Yes.
But
But like I said, I was sad when I heard the news because I was looking forward to Amanda to whoop Penya's ass because she was running her mouth. Like I said, I didn't like first. To be honest, though, I didn't even want that fight to happen because Pena was only on a 1-fight win streak, and to me, I don't like that when a fighter run their mouth to get a title shot. I would have been more better if she was like on a 3-fight win streak, but she was only on a 1-fight win streak to get the fight. But like I said, man, I was sad when I heard this news, man, because I know a couple people around me who had COVID and they ended up not doing so well, man. And like I said, man, I just hope a speedy recovery to Amanda Nunes, Nina, and her infant, because like I said, this COVID stuff, man, it's no joke, man. It's no joke whatsoever. Like I said, it's just getting bad out there now that you see people who have, I don't want to say that word, but let's just say they took the John Cena and they still are, testing for COVID, man. So it just goes to show you that how crazy and how serious this whole COVID shit is, man. And like I say, with the way it is now, it's gonna get a lot bit worse, man. But once again, man, like I said, I was sad to hear the news that Amanda tested positive for COVID, man. It's just fucking sad right now, man.
Yeah, and from my firsthand of experience with my family, what happened because my mom got it, and then but with her, she was sick, she already had problems, and that's just one thing that just dropped on top of her. She just couldn't just keep up anymore. I know my sister and her my brother-in-law, they got the shot a while back. I hadn't got it yet. I wear my mask when I go out anywhere. I just about I wash my hands. I try to be I don't go out too much other than if I got need something for the house or if I got an appointment or something like that. And it's just bad. I was I was one time was on I was doing I think I was talking with a lady who's a bodybuilder, and she mentioned she was they were in Florida because last year they had the Olympia. That was one of the biggest bodybuilding shows, and a couple of ladies at that show, a lot of people caught caught COVID, or so that caught corona, kind of the virus. They caught it, and with them, they're a little bit healthier, being a little more fit, and really the virus really hurts you if you have standard conditions. And me, I have quite a few, so I have to be very, very careful. But it also, healthy people have gotten sick and died from it. But like I say, it's just right now we have to ride it out. It's like anything. It's like a fire, and with a fire, you have to sometimes you let it run its course. We did, thanks to some dumbass who was president, we did had a fire prevention, but he decided that we didn't need it anymore. So thank you, Mr. Dump. Which I'm gonna call you.
Okay. Yeah.
Because now, like I said, since now that Amanda Nunes is out of UFC 265, there's talk of for who should what's her damn name, Julia Pena should fight next, because I've been hearing rumors by the UFC that they're gonna try to reschedule the fight in December, and I thought to myself that maybe Julia Pena should take another fight, because that's gonna be 4 months that she ain't gonna have a bag, man. And like I said, Julia Payne is a mother, so she got to make that money. And I know, George Page, I know you hate this.
Don't you dare! Don't you do it! Don't you?
I had to say it, but I had to say it, man. But I think that they should set up. I think they should set up Julia Payne versus Miesha Tate.
You did it.
Like I mean, brother, I had no choice, man. I had no choice, man.
You had a choice. You had a choice.
Because, like I said,
I don't like Cupcake Tate.
Well, I don't like Tate either, but man, it's the only fight. It's the only fight that makes sense right now, because if you look at it, right? What's that fight? They just got rebooked. Macy Chiasson and Aspen Ladd just got rebooked for October. So I mean, Miesha Tate took no damage 2 weeks ago when she beat Mom Renault. So why not set up that fight between Miesha Tate and Julia Pena, because like I said, whoever wins that fight should fight Amanda in December. Because let's look at this. They both want Amanda Nunes, and they both are on a 1-fight win streak. So I thought to myself, why not throw that fight together? Even though back in 2000, I believe it was 2003, they both was on the Ultimate Fighter. So I say to myself, why not just book this fight, have them fight, maybe whoever's the winner gets Amanda in December. And I thought to myself, I said, hey, that might be a route that they should go. But like I said, it's up to what Julia Pena wants, because like I said, if she's going to wait till December, then, I mean, that's going to be 4 months. She's not going to have a bag. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen by this month to see what route they're gonna do. Like I said, there's rumors that the fight might be rebooked. Shut up, George. That the fight might be rebooked.
Let me before we continue, let me mention. Let me read this. It says TS Boxing. I'm okay. Underrated. Just dealing with my dad. He had his second tier, maybe a full stroke in the past 3 months. At this, all stage started last week after he took the jab he made. I think he talked about the shot he made. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna dedicate this live to your father. All right, much blessings to your father. Much thanks. So we're gonna dedicate TS Box. We're gonna dedicate this live to your father and hope he gets well. And then wherever
my praise to you, brother.
So what we do, so to reach out, so you got our emails, reach out to us. You need somebody to talk to, TS Box.
Yeah.
So we with you.
Like I said, TS, you want to talk to somebody? I'm happy to talk to you, because the fact is, my mom, she had a stroke, and I can tell you, I can, if you want somebody, you want to listen, you want to talk her ear to, I'm happy to hear to be it. Just, you can get my email from Underrated. He is, and he also has me on IG. If you want to talk to somebody who's been in that situation, If that's firsthand experience, I'm happy to help. Most
Yeah,
definitely, brother.
exactly. And we here for you, brother. So you got three brothers reach out and everything.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah,
we
so
tell.
okay.
yeah, so like I was saying, so yeah, I
No.
thought that's
Bless
but like
you.
I said, but like I said, I think that's the fight that they should go, man. Or is Julia paying her weights? I mean, like I said, that's going to be 4 months of her not having a bag, man. So
I,
you brothers, tell us what you think, man.
I have something
Uh,
to say about that. You know, I, you know, I'm not a fan of Cupcake Tate. You know, you know, it's the joke here. Yo, I like you, James. You're a nice guy. I understand what you're thinking, but you're wrong. You're wrong. You know, and I know wrong. You know, and I'm a typical type of criminal. You know, I like to see this happen. Cancel the fight between Macy Chazon and Aston Ladd. Tell Macy Chazon send a big butt to 145. Yeah, and then originally, Macy and originally Aspirin and Julia put the fight a while back this year. But because of injury, she had to drop out. Macy had to drop out. But now she's free. They're both free. They're both free. What's a week? She got enough time. Aspirin got enough time to drop a few pounds. And like Julian's ready, and they're both at the top. So why not fight to see who gets a shot at the champ? Huh? Why not? Why not that? And Mr. Chazon, take your big behind back to 145 where you belong. That's where you belong. I don't want to see Cupcake hate Tate get any option. No chance. Not one. Not one. Not one. You know what she should fight? Who she fight? Catelyn Vieira. Yes. Yeah.
oh,
Catelyn Vieira, she was originally a contender till she had an injury, and then she got knocked out by Daniel, and then she lost a decision to Yana Kunskaya. But no, so if Michigan can jump over, Mason Chazon and Sarah Mann and Lena Landsberg, why not she fight the person that she's behind? That's Vieira. And she's not worth a fight with Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes smashed her like old bread. Taylor, she's not worth it. She's not.
oh.
And she has nothing to offer. Nothing.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess after that, I can't say nothing.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say, man.
I don't know what to say either. I don't.
See what you did is XA. You brought out the Joker, and when the Joker comes out when it's anarchy. So I have to bring out the gasoline and the dynamite. Oh.
I'm glad you ain't fighting no MMA person because I feel sorry for them. After they try to submit you will burn them. All right, that's great. Well, let's talk about the undercards and everything because there's quite a few knockouts, quite a few KOs. Let's talk about those, please.
Well, I think the one big kill was Shine Bias. Faze Bias, where she goes by. As a while back, she was picked. Anybody who's part of the Dana White Contender Series, they get a big push. Her, Shane O'Malley. I mean, anybody who gets a contract through Dana White's Contender Series are a big push. And she lost her last fight to Montserrat Cornejo Ruiz. And she's saying that we spit on her, but she never spit on you. I mean, she might talk some shit to you, and she's been on this kick. And now, ever since last week, Montserrat got knocked out by Amanda Lemos. She's been happy like a pig in slop because of that. And that night, she KO'd Gloria DePaula, and she also got performance of the night, which is she got extra $50K.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to think about it.
She was saying, and sorry for interrupting you, but she was saying going into that fight that she was broke too. So that's sad to hear. She was broke.
Yeah, that's sad too. We talk about this. X. We talk about this criticize that these fighters don't get much of anything. I think what's that? She probably for that fight, if it wasn't for that extra K, she probably got maybe $12,000. And then after you gotta pay your trainers, you gotta pay this, you gotta pay that, and then if you most definitely gotta pay taxes. Then you don't have maybe at the most 6 or 7, maybe not that much, maybe $5,000 or $6,000 left,
Right.
and you got to sit on that until the next fight, and you never know when your next fight's gonna be. But at 50K, if she's smart, don't do nothing stupid. Don't buy the new car. You got a car, just put some new tires on it and get the engine work on. Don't go splurging. Put some of that money in the bank, sit on it, because you never know. I know she's a contender prospect, but you never know when your next fight's gonna be. So it's smart to sit on that money, pay your taxes. Most definitely got to pay your taxes, and just pay your bills, catch up, and just do what you need to do. Don't go buy no new cars. If that car broke down, get some new tires. Fix that engine, and keep on going until you get your next big fight, and maybe you can get another bonus. Then yeah, you should think about it. But right now, or until you get some deals like modeling and stuff like that, something where you can make some money on the side to help you out. Yes, but anything else, no.
Right. Well, because I want to ask you guys this other question. It's because you was talking about the undercard as well, and there was another woman's fight that was on the undercard. It was a very good fight between Julian Fry and Ashley Yoda.
Yeah.
And it looks like this might be Ashley Yoda's last fight in the UFC. She's 8-8. She's 8-8. And hold on, give me a second, brothers. Hold on. Give me a second, quick. Let me just look this up real quick. She's 8-8 in the UFC, and in her last 5 fights in the UFC, she's 1-4. I understand that she's a pretty face, but like I said, at the end of the day, you gotta win. And it looks like that was her last hurrah in the UFC. But like I said, it was a good fight, but it looks like she's done. What do you brothers think?
Well, she should be 9-7 because we know that one fight she should have lost was the one against Mackenzie Dern. She had Mackenzie Dern beat, but the judges went with Mackenzie Dern because she was pretty and she got a big butt. That's it. That's the truth of it. And and Ashley, she should have won that fight. Angela Hill, Angela Hill's tough. You're not gonna get past Angela Hill. That's tough. She could have got back past Junior Fry. Junior Fry's not that not that tough. She's not that good. I mean, she was 0-2. She lost to a Buke, who's smaller than her. Buke, like her, Buke is more a natural atom weight, and she beats Junior Fry. And right now she's 2-2, and they're gonna try to push her. They're not gonna throw. They're probably. What? I think there's a good chance they might throw her. They might put either. They could have threw against either Kay Henson or Corey McKinnon, what somebody was saying, but I say it like this: no, Dana White's gonna protect his white fighters because they're the ones, like especially Kay Hansen. She's Kobe Covington Jr. It's a little sister, But Ashley, I wouldn't go to Bellator because if she's not a natural 125er. Maybe go to Victor. Maybe go with an organization. I think Bellator they need to grade a 120, 115 division. There's a lot of women out there who are pretty good, who know they're not going to get to the UFC because of either some kind of reason or another. They're not good looking enough, or they don't got enough wins on the belts, or they're black. So I think Bellator should create their own strawweight division and recruit a lot of these women. They just got women over there who are not natural flyweights who need some place to fight.
Yeah, I agreed. Underrated, I don't think you heard this, but George Space, I bet you already heard about this as well. But my brother CH Combat, he did a video, and he was talking about Macy Barber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was giving his opinion on the fight, that Macy Barber had with I forgot the damn girl's name,
Miranda
Marina
Maverick.
Maverick.
Miranda Maverick.
Right. And so, like I said, a couple days ago, I was going through my timeline and I saw a video by Coach. He uploaded a video where it seems as though Macy Barber's cousin threatened CA's Combat Sports just because he have an opinion. And I'm saying to myself, you got to be fucking kidding me. So you're going to threaten somebody over opinion of a fight that Macy Barber lost, man. And I'm saying to myself, you got to be fucking kidding me, man. You know?
And you know, I made a video too where I comment about the and why they come after me? Why come after Coach? See, this guy has a problem. I don't know if he's cousin or not or anything. He might be just some SIP fan or something like that. But why come after Coach for this probably dozens of other, and there's a bunch of MMA fighters that said that Macy didn't win that fight. So why aren't you coming after them? Oh, there's one thing you want to fight MMA fighters you do not want. That's it's easy to mess with Coach, but not mess with these guys here who saw that the judges, they robbed Miranda of that fight. She won that fight. In that last round, yeah, Macy did win. See, Macy is kind of like she's a slow starter. She does pretty good, but then she usually don't really pick up till about the end of the round because that fight with Alexa Grasso is about the same. I think she stores her energy up, and then when she gets to the point where she's almost like she pops up and she gets a second win. Now, if she fights 5 rounds, I think she might do pretty good. But if she don't really do anything good the first 2 rounds, Brandon had that fight. She had that fight. Now her record's messed up because the future, is getting pushed. But then she goes and call out Third Eye, Evil Black Eye, who's on a fighting loser streak. Why not call out Grandma Modafferi, who beat you up? Why not call out if you want you feel like you want an easy win, why not call out Anthony Shevchenko? I mean, why are why are you calling out somebody on a 3-fight loser streak who got a head busted, got knocked out, who has a pancake behind, and
oh wow,
you just what is your deal? I can understand that. I can't blame her for what the judges done. Because that's what the judges did. But you didn't deserve to win it. That's the truth of the matter of it.
Wow.
Yeah, look, like I said, Underated, I was stunned when I saw that video, man. That Macy Barber's cousin threatened Coach over a fucking opinion, man. It's just crazy,
over
man.
Opinion.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It just shows you that you can't even speak without somebody coming at you, man.
Yeah,
it's just fucking crazy, man.
And this guy wow. This guy been a problem since ever since that time Macy lost to Roxanne Modafferi. I think it's the same guy. I mean, he talked about this about a year or so ago. Remember when Macy lost that fight against Roxanne Modafferi when she got beat? The same guy popped up. I don't know what is his problem. I mean, you don't like what Coach got to say. Here's the thing: it's called changing channels. It's like people talk about, I want to change TV. You can't change TV. What you do? You don't like it? Just change your channel. You don't like somebody.
Or better yet, excuse me, sorry for cutting you off. Better yet, don't watch the video.
Yeah, don't watch it. Like I see, I got I know after Marion lost, people made videos about Marion. I didn't want to watch it because I love Marion. Because I didn't want to watch that crap with Cupcake Hate Tate and then give her credit. I'll give Cupcake Hate credit for shit. All right, but I don't. If I don't like it, I don't watch it. That's the truth of it. I don't have to watch it. I don't like it. I know there's some videos. I know I do like Coach. I love Coach. I love Comic Breaker 99. I love their videos. But those videos they made, I didn't want to watch. I just because I was there when Coach was doing the announcement. He did a video. I listened to it when he made it, but I don't watch it. I just don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it's just that you got a choice.
To
watch it, don't watch it. And whatever it is, it's your prerogative. Right? You want to fight because your family member lost. They lost.
Right. And the same thing is, why didn't he have that same vitriol for DC? DC
Right.
even said it. DC said it right in front of Macy his face. Do you think you did enough to win the fight? I mean, he said it right in front of her face, and Macy had that look on her face, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? So where was this? Where was that same Ichiro that he had for Coach? Why didn't he have it for DC?
Well,
You understand?
like this, DC may eat like about 10 hamburgers and be the first in the line of the buffet. And you can't go to the local bathrooms, but DC's still a fighter, and
Right.
you know what? He's not gonna mess with DC. DC may look like the Safe Mossberry Man from Ghostbusters, but he's not gonna mess with no DC.
Yeah. Yo, hit the like button, y'all. Come on, hit the like button. Hit the like button, share this out. Please hit the like button, share this out. Cause you ain't gonna hear no MMA on this space anyway. Hit the like button, invite people in. All right? Keep on going, brothers.
Well, like I said, after that crap, after that stuff that happened, well, like I said, the next card that's coming up is UFC 265, and it seems like, you know, ever since the Amanda Nunes fight has fell through, man, it seems like, I don't know, man. Because like I said, I was looking forward to that fight, man. I mean, you got the heavyweight fight between Derek Lewis and Cito Don, man. But I mean, does anybody really care about this fight? To be honest, though,
It just seems like nobody hardly talking about it. So,
I mean, it'll be nice to see Derek Lewis win the belt, man. But it's not a fight that I'm actually really interested. Like I said, I was really much more interested in the Amanda Nunes fight. But since that fight fell through, man, I mean, don't get me wrong though. There's still Tisa Torres and Angel Hill on the card as well. But I was looking forward to watching Amanda Nunes. Oh well, hey, we can't forget the return of Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I was looking forward to the Amanda Nunes fight, man. I was looking forward to see her continue her dominant reign, man. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Get tired of Nunes. And we one fight I really rather see. You know what I'm talking about, but we're not gonna get that fight because we know a certain bald-headed, whisker biscuit, Mr. Clean looking, Lex Luthor impersonating looking, chasing after ring girls, girl on a jet looking, that what was that song? What was it? Call them out. You old tiny little mini minute. I mean, it was just, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but yeah, I think like Exit says, they're gonna push back December because that's where Nunes has come out her best fight. She beat Ronda Rousey in December. She beat Cyborg in December. She beat Jermaine Durant in December. I think that's a good luck month anytime she has a major fight. And I know actually you don't like Julianne Peña, but Julianne Peña said something. We don't want to keep seeing people like Holly Holmes getting fights. We get tired of her. She had an opportunity last time. Amanda took out with her own calling sign, a head kick. And now you got her fighting Norma Dumont. Why? It just. Like this thing is, UFC don't want to build the 145 division. They got at least 4 or 5 fighters who need to go to 145. The reason why Major Chazon's foot, because the fact is, she's killing her body trying to make 135. She's not a natural 135er. She's killing her body. She is injured and stuff like that. After a while, if you're, I think Macy is about. I know she's at least 5'10". She's a tall girl. She gotta be at least about nearly 170, about 180, maybe if that much. And then you try to squeeze it down to 135. That's killing your body. It's killing it. In 145, you might barely cut maybe 30 pounds at that much, where you got to cut almost 40 some pounds over here, where it's a lot healthier for you. You got Mae Bilecki. You haven't seen her fight since God knows when. And she's a natural 145er. There were all those group of women who were part of that season when they had done tough with the women's featherweight division, and that really pissed off Chris Cyborg because they ain't pick up fighters like, um, fighters that who were real 245ers for that show, and she had one enough to do it because Dana White don't like her. And you have also, just recently, Bellator dropped Olga Rubin, who was 4-2, who fought for the title, 4-2. That's a good person to pick up. She'll be great. She's attractive. She's blonde. One thing is that she lives in Israel, and that thing is it's hard to travel. But like I said, once the restrictions are lifted, where these fighters can come here without have to do quarantines, because straight here, just get on a plane, then and here, then she'll be a great fighter to have. You can start out, and then you still have Leah Letson, who hasn't fought since they did the tough finale. And she wants to fight, but she wants to fight at 145. She don't want to fight at 135 because Leah is a big girl. She's a big girl. And I think you have somebody like Daniel Wolf, who didn't deserve to be in UFC. Let's pick her because she's pretty, and that they was going to put her against Felicia Spencer, but she got an injury. She can take Felicia Spencer. They should have just like this. When she gets healthy enough, if Leah's healthy, she's healthy. Wolf versus Letson. That's the fight to make.
Yeah, I just that's a good point you brought. Gotcha. I don't know what about the 145. I don't know what is they doing with that.
It's up to Dana White. You know what I mean? If he wants to make that division, man.
Yeah,
just like I said, just from his interest, it looks like he doesn't want to.
That's the problem. Dana White, he don't really own the company anymore. Because Zuffa, the company that runs the UFC, was bought out. He's just there as a figurehead, and he don't need to be there. He just anything. It should be responsibilities to be called off. So like, okay, Dana, I think the big boss to say like that. I think we should create the 145 division. If the chairman say we need a division because we're seeing. The one thing is you will see more knockouts because you have bigger women. You will see more really good fights. Look at PFL. They have a lightweight division, women's lightweight division. And Invicta, they have theirs women's featherweight division, and also Bellator. And the thing is, the ideology is that it can't find women that big, that attractive, but you got Daniel Wolf. Look at Julia Budd, Arlene Blanco. There's just Jimmy Fabia over there at Bellator. She's a pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. You can find women that size pretty, but the problem is they're stuck in the mindset that you have to be 115 pounds, 120 pounds, look like a supermodel, and it's just not. You have real women who can fight. You don't have to always be attractive, but if you can really fight, put up a good show, you should be on there. Stop, excuse my language, stop bullshitting.
Amen to that. It's like I just say that to me. Dana White got his hands in everything. I mean, he don't own the company no more, right?
No.
I don't see why he still got his hands in everything. I mean,
he's there as a figurehead. He's a guy. He's a talking point for the company. But the company seemed like this, and you know what? We need to really grow and span. And Dana, I know you know everybody just that, but things are changing. If you can't change with things, then you're just a figurehead. You do what we want you to do. And the problem is that the company don't want to say that to him. They feel like they really need him, but you still got guys like Sean Shelby and Maynard. Right. They've been there just as long as him. They know everything, but because he's the face, he's everybody recognizable. But all you can do is relegate his position to just media stuff. He's he's the president, but don't give him too much power. Like when you decide something, let it be like Sean Shelby and Maynard should step up and say like, okay, Dana, wait a minute, we're partners this also. Let's do this. Let's develop this 145 division. Let's develop other divisions also. We have the atomweight division. We got girls, even though atomweights are smaller and you may not see a lot of knockouts, but their fights are faster. They are serious. I mean, the smaller girls can even they put up a good fight just as good as the bigger girls.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's that's crazy. But I think throughout the weekend it was a very eventful weekend and see knockouts that I never seen before. Usually, I said for the last few years with the undercard, we usually see pretty good fights, but not really knockouts. You know, so that was pretty good. What you think? What you think? What I said?
Yeah,
It was
I see
pretty
that
because,
ahead.
like I said, the Shayna Bias knockout was pretty cool, man. Like how she was getting Attila Apollo was getting up. It was like she just had. She was like she just like punt kicked her. You know what I mean? Like when you getting ready to kick the ball. And then I thought that was pretty nice, man. You know, she was getting up and she just like head kicked, like she just punt kicked her. And I was like, oh shit, man.
Mm.
Well, she's lucky
For
that.
under.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead,
Yes,
George.
she's lucky she got that kick because it could have been like the old Charlie Brown cartoons, and Lucy pulled the ball away from Charlie Brown. Ah!
Yeah, man, it could have been like that, man. But that was a really good knockout, man. It really was, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the best knockout that I've seen this week. To me,
Uh, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
agreed. I agree.
I'm on the
What
fence.
do you think, George?
I'm on the fence.
why you on the fence? You tell me why
I'm
you
on,
on the fence.
I don't like Sharon Bias.
Yeah, I know why you like Sharon Bias. So
No,
go
I
on,
say I
please.
don't like her.
Oh, you don't like her? Why you
No, I
don't
don't
like
like her.
her?
Well, her comments about what Conejo Ruiz.
Oh, okay. I got. I know
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Got you.
And I
Got you.
like
Got you.
Conejo Ruiz. She's crazy. She's wild. I post some stuff on IG, and she responds. She likes it, and like she has a booty.
Yeah, you like that booty. I know. Yeah. Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. Oh God, I like when. Let me shut up. I like when she. Oh God. I mean, I like when she trying to go for a pin, go for some. Oh God, yeah. Turn around. Oh, God damn. Yeah, I'd be like, I'm telling you. One time I see her, I said, oh God, I almost broke my neck while trying to look, man. I said, almost slipping
I
everything.
was
You
like,
might not.
yeah, she's a cute girl, but it's just tattoos a thing that's kind of like, not too big on, tattoos that much, especially around your neck. I don't think women should keep tattoos away from anything between the neck and the breast. Keep away from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't like I said. I don't like that either, man. All that tattoos, I don't like it. To me, I like a woman with a clean body. That's the way I like my woman with a nice clean body. All that tattoos to me, it's like a turn off, man.
Yeah, because I know, like I said, there's some bodybuilders I follow. I'm a fan of, but the tattoos kind of extreme, and I understand. Like I said, I'm a fan of bodybuilder, and I think like these ladies, they build their bodies to certain things, but your body's your art, But when you slap tattoos on, it's like graffiti.
You know what? I know how you feel. I feel the same way too. But some people that is a touchy conversation. I agree. Don't get me wrong. I do agree. But I like, cause at one time I was like, I was talking about boxing. And I said, this boxing, all these tattoos and all that. What's up with that? They said, man, what's wrong with man? Too much. They're bleeding. You know what I'm saying? And how about did that boxer or that MMA fighter get a tattoo like a day before they fight, right?
Ooh,
Or like 2 days before that, and they go on the fight. And then they get cut around there. You know what I'm saying? You get affected for that. You know what I mean?
yeah. I remember when Mike Tyson got that face tattoo. I mean, I said, Mike, why he did that? I mean, it's just wild.
I think I came real close one time. Give me a tattoo. I was on my right arm. I was gonna get Brooklyn with New York on it, and with the Brooklyn logo on it, like the drawing part. But I was that close. I was the guy. I knew the guy. He was very professional. He said, "Hey, give me 200, man. I do all that for." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." Then after that, when that day card looked at my arm, I said, "Nah, I couldn't do it. No." Mm-mm.
Yeah, I could never. Like one thing having needles stuck into you on purpose, like for you get a shot, something like that, or whatever else. Last thing I want to do is somebody dragging a hot needle across my skin with ink in it. No, I don't. I have my nephews, my brothers, my niece. One of my sisters, she had got one. I mean, But me, no. I can't. I know they say that it's like they're addictive. You get one, you want to get another. But
Yeah,
nah, I'm not that
yeah.
addicted.
I know this one lady I used to date. This is when I first came to Virginia from New York. I mean, this is when I first left from my brother on my brother's house in Hampton. I'm first moving for news, and I was dating her, and I see the line. She said, "Yeah." I said, "What that line called?" Start from a knee. It was a inner right knee, and it going up. She said, "What is that?" It says, "Straight to my P." I said, "What?" Say, "You want to see it?" No, 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 no. It's all right. It had an arrow. It had an arrow on the inside calf from knee, right? And one of them say, "Yeah, it's this inside it straight in." So I think it said straight inside to my P. And she said, "Yeah, I had it like my inner thigh and everything going right straight to it." I'm like, You what?" She said, "Sure, okay." I was like, "Oh, good." I was like, "Yeah, that freaked me out." I like that. Yo, they do anything, yeah.
Oh wow! I told you about this before. I used to work at a strip club, and for a good while. I remember there was a stripper, a dancer. She had like butterfly wings on each cheek, you know, and when she got on stage and did twerk, it's like watching a butterfly effect, and it's very mesmerizing. Be like, looking for.
I bet she was getting a lot of money when she do that.
She did pretty good. She did pretty good.
Yeah, but did you throw some hundreds at her, Joe? Don't lie. Can't
I
lie,
was
lie.
working. I
Yeah.
was working that night, but if I'm off that night, yes, I will tell.
You sure now? You sure you ain't?
Yeah, I was
You
working
sure?
that
You
night.
sure? You sure you ain't throw no stack it up? Don't lie now. Cannot
No,
lie
no,
on
no,
here.
no, no.
Now,
Last
I don't
night,
know. I don't know, Joe.
let,
You
let,
tell me.
let me tell you about
You.
something real quick. Last night, that was Friday night. A friend of mine, he called, and him and another friend, we wanted to go out, and they wanted to go to the place I used to work at because it was closed down a while back. Somebody reopened it a couple of years ago, and it's we went there, and it was all right. It wasn't same because it was one girl, she talked to me that she used to come down and dance. We talked for a little bit, and I tipped her. I tipped a couple other girls, but it wasn't the same like it used to be. It's totally different. It changed. A lot of the girls used to no longer dance there. The crowd there, they're smoking a lot. They're smoking, just not cigarettes either. And and then like, I have sleep apnea. I sometimes I nod for a little bit. My friend said, "You sleepy?" Yeah, I'm ready to go. And then after a while, we're there for me about maybe 2 hours and a half at the most. And then, you got to think about it. When you get to a certain age, it's not the same anymore. And that place used to be back there. We used to call it like Dodge City, Wild Wild West. It was wild back then. It was it was just now it's not that. It's Dodge City's gone. Wild Wild West is dead.
Well, Scott, I'm gonna talk to you because I think George had a stack. I think George be carrying some money. I think you be carrying knots in your pocket. You be lying. I think you got 3 stacks in your pocket last night.
Where, where,
You gave one of them a stack. Don't lie now.
where it used to be, where I used to hold down 2 jobs. I used to work the day. I used to work at a textile
Oh,
plant.
there you go.
I used to work at a gas station. I used to work also when the gas station closed down. I got a job at the strip club. I used to have pretty good. The problem was I had the money but didn't have the time. Now I don't have money. And now I have more time.
Man, that's messed up, right? I bet you throw a stack in the call me, baby, call me. Aha, George, I'm telling you, George, you got game. You don't care anybody say. You got game, George. That's got you. You do too. Y'all be front, man. I'm just letting you know right now, man.
I'm just a,
I ain't
Yeah.
fronting, man. I don't got no money over here, man. I'm broke.
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about you got game. I think you can get any woman you want. I asked you to do.
No,
Yes, you do.
he has a girl. He has a girl.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
have
My
a
fault.
girl.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
a
I'm sorry.
Like I said, I have a girl, but I won't be able to see her for a while, man, because of
Probably
this
what to
COVID
next
shit.
year, more likely. Ooh,
Nah,
yeah.
man. Cause from what I'm hearing right now, because I watch those vloggers in the Philippines, and from what I'm hearing, that they only at 5% when it comes to the John Cena.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
so
because you know what kind of president they got. That's why I say Manny Pacquiao, take this beating from Spence, and
Errol
then go ahead
Simmons.
get you, and then go ahead and run for president of the Philippines. That's what they're looking for. They wait for you because he's
Nah,
already.
I don't think he gonna do it now.
I don't know, because from what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing right now, man, I don't know if that fight might actually happen, because Pacquiao's up there like doing these
Yeah.
open he's doing
Yes.
those open
Oh
sparring, man,
no! Don't
with
do
Yeah.
that.
with so many people, man. He has no
No,
mask
Yeah.
on or
Yeah.
nothing.
no,
Yeah. They talk about why Spencer's in the
no.
bubble. Why Spencer's in the bubble.
He,
Yeah.
he, he
Yeah,
doing that.
he's
It's like he doing that shit on purpose.
nah, because I seen the videos. I've seen him in the Philippines. He's running with like 30 people around him with no mask on
Oh
or
my
nothing, man. I was like,
god! Oh god! That's just he deserved to get knocked out. That's just stupid. He knocked out as bad as Marga knocked him out that time, flat on his face. Man, he just need to go ahead and retire. You know, he can't. I know he beat Thurman, but you know Thurman was the one who made this mistake of picking him, and you know, and about his O. But I think Spence, he's gonna give him a fight. He may not, maybe not he not come out, but I think he's gonna beat him on the scoreboard. Manny gonna try, but Manny's up there now. He's fought everybody. He can't, like I said, Coach said, even no matter how many fight, your chin can't always keep up. You know, especially coming with somebody younger who's more
But see,
determined.
let's dig into this, and after that, we're gonna end it. But this is what I'm saying, though. Spence is in the bubble. He
Mm-hmm.
followed the protocol, but see, you see, Pacquiao out there, and they say, I know us, we calling it. I mean, the other people in the media, we in it, we call it, but it seems like mainstream media don't say nothing about it.
Because
right, they
mainstream
giving him
media don't want to talk
pass.
about it. They don't want to talk about it. They anything if it's they if like we all know what happened with that freak Tyson Fury. He just come up now. He don't want we might not see Wilder versus Fury till maybe next year, depending on how long. Because he has to, if you good, like I said, if you're gonna be out like that long, depending on how long you are, you're gonna have to retrain. You know he's gonna get fat sitting around the house. He don't really work out and do anything like that. He's gonna get fat. Then he's gonna say I have to get in shape for that fight. So we're gonna push it back to either the end of the year or the first of next year. You know.
You know what I think that's what I've been saying this since last year. I think that I could be wrong. I want to be wrong on this one. I do. But I think he gonna try and find his way to retire.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think he's gonna get out of the fight, because I don't think he really wants to take the Wilder rematch, because I've been hearing that he's been getting dropped in sparring,
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
and in the way that he was seeing how Wilder was training and putting so much dedication, he said, "Nah, I ain't fucking with him again." So he said, "No,
Yeah.
what? Let me fake this whole I got COVID shit, and then trying to wait." Because from what I'm hearing, that the fight is going to happen in December. That's what I'm hearing. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm hearing. That they might fight in December. But I like what you said, but I think he's going to try to wait it out as long as he can, so he don't have to take this fight, and he's going to retire from the sport of boxing.
That's what I think. And I'm gonna say, and also too, a lot of people saying Wilder looking good.
He really does. He really looking good. I like that he's now jabbing to the body. He's throwing combinations.
Yeah,
He
he
has
looking good.
footwork. He's in and out,
Hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just
Yeah.
looking. He's just not looking just for that big shot no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like I said, Tyson Fury saw that, man. He's like, nah, I ain't fuck with him again. And so
Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
teach them how to cut off they try to tell them how to cut off the ring and all angles and stuff. Yo, I'm just saying. I think I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said again. I'm gonna repeat it again.
Mm-hmm.
I did say that Fury he gonna retire, but again, I want to be wrong. I do. I just want to be wrong, but the way it looks right now, what's going to be like next? Oh, yo, I don't. No. You want to retire, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say this: if they think that they're going to if he trying to retire, and I'm saying it's under this jurisdiction, I would say this: he got to do some time for that.
Mm-hmm. And
He
remember,
had to.
he
yes,
posted.
because like I said, a lot of people paid a lot of money to see that fight back in because the fight was July 24th. The fight was supposed to go down, and a lot of people, they paid a lot of money to go out there to watch that fight. Now you know how this shit is going now. I don't think that the people can get their refund. So Tyson Fury fucked up a lot of people's money, man. And plus, don't forget commercials. the promotion, all that. All that shit is gone because Tyson Fury, fucking fake his COVID shit. You know what I mean? Just to get out of the fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what? They don't want to say nothing about because you know what? They wasn't as they should be mad at him, not mad at Wilder. Why you mad at Wilder for? In truth, Wilder won the first fight. That was because I remember they were showing a replay of it, and I saw how the referee was doing a slow count. He looked down at Wilder. He looked down at Fury. That fight was over.
Yep.
That fight was over.
Jack Reese.
Jack Reese. His old ass don't even referee any fights anymore. That fight was over. And I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how anybody can support a freak like Fury. We talk about snorting cocaine off of strippers, talking about kissing men in the mouth. I mean, no, I don't support. He's just like I said. I hadn't really been this much involved in boxing in a long time. Last few years of boxing has really been kind of a turn off for me.
I think Jack Reese got paid off.
That's a possibility.
I think so too. Because if that was Kenny Bayless, he would have waved off the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Any other referee will be already counting. Your eyes glazed, you're out. So you're done. But anyway, before we go, let's get back to one thing I was gonna mention. We have I think coming up. I think next month is XA. It's the last fight of our girl.
Right, I remember. Yes, yes,
yes. She's in training. I sent some things to her. She likes them, and she's training, and she that booty so fat.
There you go with the booty, man. Come on, man. Say something for somebody else, man.
Yeah, Betch. I like Betch. She had great personality. She's not. What everybody. She's not like an everyday beauty. She's just a beautiful woman generally. I mean, she may not be like what you consider beautiful, but she's beautiful. And then yes, she has some junk in the trunk, and she has a nice personality about her. And she was just so aggressive when she first came to UFC. But the last couple of fights, she's getting kind of like, and like I said, the fight that should have happened was her and Marion breaking that draw. That would have been a better fight. If you want an easy fight for Cupcake Hate Tate, give her Gina Mazzani. That would have been an easy fight for her.
Oh, thank you, brother, for the cash. I appreciate
not
that.
a problem. Yeah, but that would be Gina Mazzani or somebody else in the bottom 10 of the UFC, or bottom 15, and they win an easy fight for her. Not Marion. Marion and Bet should have ended their fight together. They could have hugged it out, put their gloves in the middle of the ring, and walked out of the cage. That would have been a better fight, honestly, to break that draw.
Okay, cool. All right.
Like I said, I'm just gonna say this. Now I'm gonna be a little bit sad because that fight is next month, man. And I said, I'm gonna miss Beth Coel. Very beautiful woman. I don't care what anybody said. She's a very beautiful woman to me, man.
Oh, let me ask you this. So before I ask her the last remarks, do you want to do a special? You want to do a special?
What do you think? We should do something like maybe the week of a fight. Because when the fight, it's in October, right?
October 2nd.
Yeah.
So
we could do it. If I'm saying it's up to you, because James, you work. I mean, I can say you work, but I know you be busy throughout the week. Do you feel comfortable? We could do a special throughout the week, and then we could do what we do on Sunday.
Yeah, we can. We could talk about her, and we could do little things. Her fight with her fight, where she was beating all of Ronda Rousey's buddies, except for I think who was she beat Dukes. I think she beat somebody else. She didn't beat Baszler because Baszler wasn't fighting in that division. She was fighting someplace else. And and then everybody, then we could talk about how she's just an amazing fighter. I think she just needs more credit. I think they were just trying to push her out, but she did pretty good when she was in the UFC. And that Ronda Rousey fight was a thing.
I gotta apologize to you guys. It's in October 2nd, not next month. Sorry about that. I apologize for that.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. The
Okay.
week up there, October 2nd. I mean, that beginning of last of
Yeah.
September. Like, could we do like a special on it throughout the week, and then like Sunday, we could while we do the other matches, we could break down it.
Yeah. 'Cause that's, I
Yeah,
think,
sure. Why
that's what,
not?
yeah. I
Okay,
think that's what I was trying to
I'll
do.
keep it. So we keep in contact, right? And throughout the week, so let me. Cooking with CER, brother. Thanks for coming. You coming a little too late. I'm sorry. I did put out the Instagram, but Instagram messing up with it. So just so I'm before we the brothers gonna make their last remarks, and I make my last remarks. The last week of September, we're gonna talk about the fight. I mean, talk about the
Bitch.
we go
Correa.
right.
Pitbull.
Yeah,
Bitch Correa.
yeah, yeah. Then you can talk about the button and all that you want to and everything. That, you want to put the
Pretty
picture. You
cake
want to
like
show
that.
the picture. Yeah. I want to see that. Man, I missed them. Like the way she walked too. Like I said, last September, right? We're gonna talk and we're gonna have. It's gonna be a very special underrated MMA talk during the last week of September. I don't know what day. I'm going to get in touch with these brothers here. They're going to let me know what is the day it is. I don't think it's going to be on this time. I'm looking at James. It's 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Sound good to you?
What day is that?
Whatever. We got to find out what day it is.
Well, it says the second, so that's gonna be always. Always all UFC fights are always on
On the second,
Saturday.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Saturday.
on the Saturday. So I'm looking at maybe on a Thursday.
Or maybe
Yes.
Friday.
Friday
Or
probably good.
Friday.
Oh, so nobody got anything to do on Friday.
Okay. Ah, man, Friday. Man, I see. I see you. Okay. What time? Friday, 8:30, 9 o'clock sound good to you, James? And Brother George?
I mean, are you gonna have a boxing talk? Because I mean, you usually always have a boxing talk.
No. Don't worry about it. I'll figure that out. Don't worry about that. I'm asking you for a purpose. Don't worry about boxing. Cause I can do it in May. No problem.
Eight sounds better.
Yeah, eight.
Eight?
Yeah.
Eight sounds better.
Okay, 8 it is. So that Thursday, what date is that?
Not Thursday. You said Friday.
What you want to do?
Friday. What date Friday?
The
That
first.
should be
October 1st is on a Friday.
Yeah.
October 1st on a Friday. Okay, so it's going to be a very special underrated MMA talk, right? Or 8 o'clock. Okay, so what we're going to do, we go. It said 8 o'clock, right?
8 o'clock.
Mhm.
October the 1st, 8 o'clock. It's going to be a special underrated MMA talk. So let's try to get most people we can. We're going to talk about she's going to be retired. This is going to be her last fight. And we're going to, maybe probably talk about something. There's going to be some MMA news. We're going to do that too. But we're going to send her out with what she had while she here right now. And Georgia, you could, man. I'm miss her. She's the man.
Must you look at pictures right now?
Yeah. Yo, send me some pictures through the email, man. You stop holding out, man.
I'll see something on IG in a second. Maybe I'll pull it up and
No. Send me some IG and also send me my email. I don't want to share. Oh my god.
okay. It won't take me too long. I'll see some as soon as we can. I just got
Yeah. Send some of the IG and some of my email all like that. All right, man. So again, October the 1st. On a Friday, it's going to be a very special underrated MMA talk. That should be like maybe 25, 26, something like that. Well, it's something like that. It's going to be a very special one. So I want you to watch out for that. And then then that Sunday, we're still going to have the underrated MMA talk, MMA sports talk. So we got some good for y'all. So watch out for that. And also, we still going to do the underrated MMA talk with my brother Scotch 23 and Ray, brother George, the Emperor of Lady Body Building. And Escacha, last remarks, please, and stay.
Well, like I said, I just want to thank everybody in the chat room, all the people who hit the like button for showing your support for our MMA talk this Sunday afternoon. Like I said, I wanted to thank Underrated Doctors for making this possible. And I want to thank my brother, George Page, for always joining in. Like I said before, I want to give my praise out to the brother TX Boxing. My praise goes out to your father.
Yes.
Like I said, man, the COVID shit is no joke, man. And like I said, my praise goes out to. But like I said, I just want to thank everybody who has come by this Sunday afternoon to join our MMA talk. Like I said, stay tuned for next weekend. We're going to talk some more MMA. We're going to recap UFC 265, even though we lost the big fight that I was looking forward to. But
yes,
we're still going to recap the event. So like I said, stay tuned for that. Also, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, you could just just search my name, XA23, in the search engine. You can find my channel and you can sub if you want to. Like I said, I do a lot of gaming, sports talks, traveling, boxing, etc. But once again, though, I just want to say have a good afternoon to everybody. Once again, my praise goes out to TS Boxing's father.
Yeah.
I have my praise in you. And like I said, have a good afternoon, everybody. Peace.
Peace. All right. Hey, what's up, beautiful Joy? That's my friend right there, beautiful Joy. And she is beautiful, yo. Oh yeah, brothers trying to holler. Put my foot up in your mouth. All right, George. Last remarks, please, sister.
Well, before I say hello, beautiful, and you are beautiful. anyway, it's fun. Yeah, and to the brother TS, like I said, get my information from. You can get my email. You can catch me on IG. You want somebody to talk to you who went through something like this? I'm happy to listen and give you my side and how whatever, and just want to have a shoulder to cry on. I'll be happy to hear for you because I understand how this is going through, and I hope he's all right, and hope he's bounced back. Anyway, for one thing, I'll say to my brother, no, we're not going to see that bullshit. No.
Yes. So I got my belt. I ain't playing with you. Don't play me.
I got gasoline and dynamite.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh,
it's fun with you brothers to talk. Give you something to do during the day. Especially anytime not much else on television. Congratulations to the Jamaican team for winning the medals. Thank you, Sakari Richardson, for getting high and should have got drunk. And it's just fun. Yeah. And it's just fun to talk to your brothers and talk about MMA because, like I said, the women and all MMA needs attention. It's still not seen as taken seriously. Especially, we were talking about is how the boxing fans don't take it seriously, but the MMA fans love boxing, so it's kind of funny,
Yeah.
But anyway, also to Amanda Nunes and her family, I hope you get well. I'm not a fan of you, Amanda Nunes. I'm gonna say anybody who caught the virus, I hope you get better. I generally do.
Yeah, exactly. But my last remarks, please. That like I said, it's going Joy. Let me before I continue. Joy is going to be a very special MMA, very special underrated MMA sports talk. That's going to be on October the 1st. We're gonna there's a young lady that what's her name? Beth what? I forgot her last name.
Bitch Koya, the pitbull.
Ben Koya, the pitbull. This gonna be her last fight, and after that she's gonna retire. So we gonna do a special on her and also the MMA news. So if any young ladies that is listening right now, if there's any day, any night that you want to join, that's gonna be 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the time, and I am welcome. Any young ladies that wants to come here and y'all know MMA, we are welcome for you to come too. Please come. please come because we break down women's we all right, we break yes. But along the way, Joy, but we still gonna do this every Sunday though. So we just say for that, we still gonna do it in before that. And also please come because we break down women's MMA matches too. You know what I'm saying? So you're welcome. You are more than welcome to come and everything. We want more women to come. We want more women to participate in everything. So after that, and then also I want to thank brother George Page and brother S brother S oh man brother S A gotcha 23. Yeah,
You had a brain short, didn't you?
I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. So I'm hungry, but that's all right. I can wait a few minutes. I want to always thank you though. The MMA extraordinaire, these two brothers. Thanks for keeping it running. You know, it's been over a year we've been doing this. You know that, brother.
Oh wow, it's been that long.
I
Wow.
believe I think we started a little after my birthday, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit, time flies. You
Well,
know that time
I
flies.
think it's around along the time I started my boxing platform too. It's along the way, yeah. I think it's along the way, yeah.
Yeah. Also, my podcast. It's been like, I think it's been about a year for my podcast. Also, if anybody, I forgot who this. Check out my channel, All the Way George Page. I do content from anything from bodybuilding is really popular. I do commentary on political stuff, satire. I talk about pro wrestling because me and XA we're big wrestling fans. I got a podcast that's coming on tomorrow, which is Muscle Talk Mondays, where we talk about the things going on in sport of bodybuilding. You want to come in, like I think Sheila E. Quiet Storm, she come in a few times, and that's really nice for her. I mean, she come from here and come to my podcast and listening, and that's really cool.
Okay, cool. So I'm saying that we got a good one next week. It's gonna be another full card. So please come back at 7:05, 7 o'clock, 7:05. Most I'm putting 7:05 next week. 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want y'all to go sub. I want you to go sub to these brothers and sub me out. I put some stuff on this past weekend. I want you to go check it out. It's the Underrated Darkness. The underrated. I don't know. I do not spell it with two R's. I spell it with one R. So I want you to go check out the same avatar that you see. You most likely you find it right then and there and everything. So I want you to go check each of us out. Also, I do boxing and I do everything. I got everything. I got everything on my thing. So I got everything on my channel. So I'm still gonna push it and everything. So and also me and the brothers did talk about this a few months ago. We are still working on trying to have a women's panel. Some women's panel talk about MMA. We really trying to work on that and everything. So watch out for that. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we're going to work on trying to get some women to come on the panel so they can talk about MMA and also fighters and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. So even like men that fight too, but we want to get women. We definitely want women to come on there. So they can feel comfortable. Because women, y'all gotta know MMA too. There's some bad women fighting MMA too.
Mm-hmm.
There's some bad women. They know their stuff and everything. So
there's some women who is just as tough as they are, talented, and some are just as attractive. There's some who are attractive but don't have the talent, and some that has both. So
we urge you to come here, come to the family, so we can have a good time. So women, if you're here out there, you're welcome here. And also, brothers, I forgot to say this. I ran into some MMA pages on Facebook, and I have been sending the invites out and everything. So that's going to help us a lot too. So on behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the #1 grinder. Thank you, brother George Page. Thank you, brother George Page. Thank you, SA Scotcha 23, brother. Thanks for making this happen. And this weekend is about over the MMA, and I guess MMA next. I guess the Underrated MMA Sports Talk #18 is next week. All right. So y'all be good. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. If you're traveling to your destination or home, please, if you travel, also you travel in group or alone, please take extra safety precaution because the climate out there is crazy and we don't want nothing to happen to you all. Okay, have a good night. Stay blessed. This one is Ghost.
Peace out.